How prevailing an issue is this? Guys don't love playing football. I mean, it seems like at this point you must enjoy doing it, or else you wouldn't have made it this far. Is that a real plague in the NFL these days?
Well, I didn't always love playing football every time I played football. Like, you don't have to love football every time you play football. I think you've got to have a why, like a motivation. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that you enjoy football. Like, for me, it was competing. Like, I loved competing. So while I hated individual period, or I hated watching film of practice the same cut up over and over again until 10 p.m. until we're dismissed at camp. Like, I hate all those things. I hate meetings. I didn't always like practice because I thought sometimes it wasn't pragmatic. Like, we were working too hard, too close to the game, or that sort of thing.
I bet that goes over with the head coach. Hey, coach, we're doing way too much here, man. Can we pull it back a little bit?
Like, I can remember Doug Peterson used to pull us in the leadership council and say, do we need to back off today? Usually he's going to put us in pads anyways, but like 1 out of every 5 times he might say, okay, I'll throw you a bone. There was a part of me at the end of the night at 10 o'clock when I go home and look in the mirror and I got a forehead bruise and I'm exhausted and taking things like the ultimate one day at a time kind of endeavor. I loved the challenge of it. Now, I didn't always love football, but I did love pushing myself to get better, and the competition of, hey, a bunch of rookies just showed up. They're all trying to take your job. It's a twisted love, but it's a love I had. Now, there are guys that don't love either. They don't love football. They don't love competing. They're really talented, whatever it is. And usually those guys aren't going to last that long. But there are a few guys who have very successful careers who aren't like football guys because they're so talented.